So, where we left off last time, we have only Orion 10 in this set of levels to get done. And you might think, well, maybe that's the end of it after Orion 10, but that's not what happened the first time we did the obelisks. I imagine after Orion 10, we have another challenge to take on. So as far as I can tell, we have 2 behemoth levels to take on. So let's hop into Orion 10. I've been trying this. Well, I mean, last time I played this, I was trying a lot, could not get it done. So I've been thinking about this level. I've been planning. I've been dreaming about this level. And I realized that the level's actually different than how I imagined it. I could have sworn that these two were swapped, and now all my off-stream planning has gone to shit. So this level's pretty challenging for a certain reason. Let me try to explain it. This obelisk shows that this guy needs to go into this house, and this guy needs to go into this house. I guess I've still been thinking about ways to simplify this level, and I realized that the level can be considered in 2 ways. There's one way you could consider the level where these 2 orange guys could almost be just considered to be one conglomerate that makes it down to here, and these 2 purple guys can be considered one conglomerate to make it to here. So you could simplify it in your head almost by pretending that these are one dude, and then to compensate that the train is only one size. And I have a feeling like there's a 99% chance that you can simplify the level to that. However, there's a very strange 1% where you actually pick up some combination of orange-purple, where you actually need this to be 2 monsters and for this to be a 2-seater train. I don't know what it is, but I'm really just going to go off the assumption that we can pretend that this is just one entity. I guess I'll bring out the paint, but I'm not going to pretend like this is actually going to help me. Because I'm pretty sure that I'm just going to have as hard of a time trying to draw a line in my photo editor as I am just trying to solve the line puzzle. I've only one crossroads, but any crossroads means that it's not a bad idea to just draw and paint. Maybe I could try to rule out. Maybe we could go back to the very beginning where my idea is assuming that these two aliens are actually, in fact, one large alien. And then same with these 2 on the other side. So we could pretend like this is the case and that this is just a 1-seater. If we are to assume that, then I assume the same thing with the houses. I'm too lazy to do the rest of this. Just assume it's a single wide house. Or that this guy is just so neat he needs 2 houses. I don't know. We also have to pretend that this has 1 car. Listen, there's a lot of work to be done here. I'm just gonna draw a few X's, all right? If I go through here, is there any salvation? We have 1 choke point here. I guess we have 2 choke points, if you will, and an in and out, but we need at least 4, maybe 5. So I think going through the middle, picking this up is wrong. And we haven't fully explored going through the edges and picking this up. If I go like this, I can't go like this. That's losing. So I have no choice but to go around. And that picks up half of this. It's just so ridiculous. This is crazy, dude. I am almost positive now that I can't treat them as a big alien. Like, I'm almost positive just hitting the 2 of these just as one conglomerate from either way is just losing. How long must I suffer? I don't know. I'm being dramatic. I don't see a way to do this. I think I have to not treat them like a conglomerate. But the thing is, like, that opens so many more possibilities. It's not even like close to getting there just because we ruled that out. I so badly want to do this, but we all know it's wrong. So back to this again, because I still haven't fully crossed everything off the list. Unfortunately, if I do this, I've lost, but every time I try a different idea here, makes me want to come back to this start. If I go here, I lose because this guy goes in here. And if I go, anywhere. If I go down here, I mean, maybe. Well, let's run it. Jesus Christ. 1 more level in the game. Nova 7 is back. It's gotta be better than Orion 10, right? Orion 10 was ass, and probably one of my favorite levels in the game was the Redux version of Nova 7. So I do like the level. I think it's a neat level. I think it's fun. It's intuitive. It's actually logical. Maybe or maybe not the final level in the game. Lego. Ah, yes. More obelisk. You'll love to see the obelisks. So the first thing I want to think about is, you know, can I just change a couple small things and get it? It's interesting you put it there. That being said, I mean, it doesn't really look like I can just so easily grab the orange. We've lost our choke point. Let me look this through. I'm just trying to see if there's anything I can clean up in this section. It's a shame. I don't want to just reset or anything, but I might have to. I don't know how I'm actually going to choose to approach this. I mean, MS Paint is usually the move. Well, no, I could replicate this. So the only catch was that these guys had to just come down to this corner. That was the only catch. So what I've been doing is, while I've been crossing from corner to corner, I've also been making sure that the non-green goes in first. I wonder if there's some world in which the green actually does go in first. So something interesting is that obelisks are always going to disrupt the solution. Is that what I'm reading? Is always going to go over some spot where there's track. So if I happen to not have track of these spots, obelisk would have spawned elsewhere. Cool. Actually pretty neat. No joke. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. It would have been a bit of a bummer if I just loaded up this level and it would have just been instantly done. Could you imagine? Right. But my first idea is that we still go with these guys to the other corners. But with the catch being that the green guy's in the front seat. So I can get everything except for this guy real easily. I mean, duh. That should go without saying. I don't know if I want to reset. I mean, I guess I've already half reset. So it doesn't really do me much good if I just kind of let it sit. Fuck it, I'm gonna reset. Why not? I think I'm gonna take a similar idea where I nab the both of these early on. Nab them early on because I still think that's pretty important. And then when I come up, I will make sure that I grab the green first. Like that. Green first. I can actually say this is losing because I have only one choke point to get into here. One way in, one way out is never clean. You know what? I'm going to take a picture, see if I can draw some weird lines. Maybe this is solvable with crossroads alone. I have a feeling that a double portal usage is bad. Based off not much, but just a hunch. Because the whole grabbing guys up here is questionable. It's like, do we want to start by grabbing them like this? Or do we have to go back in time to when we were taking 4 trips up and down? But if I start like this, I can, well, come down and drop them off like that. Then I think I need to do some sort of corner thing. So say I go like this, but I don't like that order. I do not like that order at all. Because I do want to end with a portal. So what I'm almost thinking is something more along these lines to get here, and then here, and then here, and then all the way over here to here, and then exiting. Now, how many crossroads do we think that is? There's no way that's a good amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7. We would have to make use of every single one of them. So this goes here, this goes here. I mean, this goes here, this goes here. Oh, wait, no, there's 8. There's 8. So 7 out of 8. Actually, 7 out of 8 is kind of nice the more I think about it. I mean, honestly, I'm going to be honest. I see nothing wrong with this line. Let me make sure this line actually does work. We pick up this and that, drop these off, and then bring it back over here. We pick up the orange first, drop off the orange first. Seems good. Pick up the purple first, drop off the purple first. There's nothing wrong with this line. Let's see how it works in practice, huh? We actually don't use the bottom right crossroads, which is really big. So I can start like this, I believe. Yeah, this is fine too. This is fine. Do this, come around here, and then come on down, and then hit around here, and then come up. And I think I'll choose to go like this, because then I'm going through here, and then around like so, and then I hit this crossroad, and I believe I'm going to hit this. I think my life is easiest when I go through here. A little bit of a choke point problem right now. Yeah, okay, time to draw a new line. I don't hate it. I really don't hate it. I might even keep this line just so I can reference it again. And we're going to start with these two. These two, and they're going to come all the way down here. And then these two. And they're going to go all the way down here. So then we got this guy. Oh boy, this is actually a lot of crossroads. Like this guy going here, this guy going here, and then... there's about 1 billion crossroads. Okay, well, let's back it up a bit. So we don't go in the portal, but we hit the orange guy first. Orange, purple, get them both. We come up, orange, green, drop them off. This is actually a really shitty crossroad here. This is probably also too many as well. I mean, this just seems unnecessary. I wouldn't be surprised that this is, well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's 7, fine. But it's left side loaded. So clearly I've got to draw this differently. So I start with getting the 2 of these, bring it on down like this, and come in and grab green first, and then coming through like this, and then once again grabbing green first. Now this is an issue. Is it? So obvious crossroads here, crossroads, and then 1, 2, 3. So this is a problem. I wonder what I can do with this section. I wonder if this could be here and this could be here. This one that's on top of this crossroads could actually be here, and this one could actually be here. Let's run it. New idea. Bring it on home. Maybe this is it. Who knows? So we run through this here. Come up top. Over here. Drop down. Now I gotta be smart here that I don't accidentally screw this up. So I'll even do it like this to give myself more space. I think I found the choke point, actually. So what I'm actually going to do is work backwards, because this is actually the annoying part. It would actually end like this and then come around through here. Where the fuck am I going? What the hell is going on? All right, let's just leave this here right now. Leave that there.
Stay strong. We believe in you.
Cheers, thanks. There's a line that at some point goes something like this, okay? All right, so this is also very close. This looks really good. I'm going to run it, but I'm going to tell you right now, these two are going to be kind of a little bit wrong here. I think what's going to happen is the train's going to be moving in here. It's going to pick up this green first, then this orange. Yeah, it's going to pick that up. And then the green's going to go into this question mark house. But let me make sure everything else works as far as that's considered. Right. All I need to do is to be able to utilize like this crossroads, for example. Or even this one. I mean, it's the same idea. But both of them are just kind of blocked up by choke points. All I need to do is bridge this gap. It genuinely feels like this is the one, and I'm only a minor change away from getting it. This one is kind of an interesting crossroad, just because it's not only, mismanaged, but it's not only not utilized, but it could be utilized. I mean, it could be utilized like this. And drawn like that. You clean up the working one, and I'm 90% sure this is it. No, I'm 99% sure this is it. This looks really good. Let's bring it home. I got you guys excited for no reason. I am so sorry. What did I do wrong? I see what went wrong. This fucker doesn't go in. Shit. I feel like an asshole. I swear I didn't mean to do this. When did I move this thing? Happy to blue ball every single one of you. That's what you get for jacking off to my streams. I still feel like this is close, though. Actually, can I set this up in a way that doesn't block off the purple? So I can change up this, which should allow me to change up this, which is kind of good because I can change this around. Almost. This time for sure, or not really for sure, but this looks even better. I'm like, this is so close. This is so close. This gotta be it, right? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Please be it. Front seat. Back seat. Front seat. Back seat. Oh my gosh. That's it. The monoliths. That one was way easier than the previous level and just simply better. That was just... That final level, all 3 iterations of that were just excellent. I love the design. Very fun to solve, too. Like, I had a lot more fun solving this than the previous one, just because it felt like I was much more in control. I could very easily see the outcomes of things. And that is a great way to end this game. I gotta say, much better end than the previous level. So I'm glad we ended on a high note. Fantastic win. Didn't even take that long. So, Cosmic Express, was a lot of fun, I gotta say. This is a good game. For those who are excited for more puzzle action, the creator of this game is coming out with a new game in 12 hours from now. You people on YouTube that are probably watching it, the game is probably already out. I believe it's called A Monster's Expedition. Let me make sure. Yeah, A Monster's Expedition by Hazelden. Same guy who made this. He's very excited, apparently, about the game. He seems very proud of it. He emailed me, sent me a code. I will be playing that game, so if you enjoyed Cosmic Express, keep an eye out for a Monster's Expedition. I don't know what that puzzle game is going to be, but it's probably going to be a lot of fun. But no, it does look like we've actually 100% beaten the game. It looks like to me that there's no more white levels. It's completely over. That's GG. Love Nova 7. Hate Orion 10. All my homies hate Orion 10, but that's fine. We got through it. I'm not gonna say it's bad. I just suck at it. Dude, this game actually kicked my ass, no joke. There were a lot of levels in there that I just was never gonna see the catch of. Like, usually a puzzle will have some sort of catch to it, and these do, but the way that the catch is presented, I was never gonna see. Harder than Snakebird. I don't know how to compare it to Baba. I feel like I just sucked at this game more than I sucked at Baba. Because I actually don't even think I sucked at Baba. I actually think Baba was closer to my area of expertise. This one was less so I feel like I did worse on this than on Baba. Alright, it seems like a good spot to end the stream. Thank you guys all for coming out. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys tomorrow